Welcome to our video on whether you should hire a data analyst. A little about InfoRhino, the data solutions company. Before getting into this video, we build systems which obtains value from data for enterprises, small businesses, and consumers. We work with major enterprise technology and develop our own. Currently our main solutions are data-driven websites, server processing applications, APIs, and many tools to help with productivity. Without further ado, now on with the video. Thinking about companies needing data analysis. In our short video, we will think about how different organizations may want to streamline their business activities with the data that they possess, and also what other external organizations have. Example of a data-intensive organization, the investment bank. Investment banks provides a host of services to their clients. Data can originate from outside of their organization. This data is provided by external organizations tasked with maintaining market-relevant information on behalf of other clients, regulators, and market participants. Wide-ranging as companies' profit and loss, P&L, interest rates, prices, share ownership, credit ratings, index data, on and off balance sheet assets, to name but a few.
Example of an organization that could benefit by being data-intensive organization, a food delivery startup. In this example, we may think that the company but solely focus on setting up a website, pay for AdWords, Google, Bing, Facebook, local directory websites, Twitter, local gazettes and newspapers, industry magazines. Whilst this may be the conventional way to focus on trying to maximize footfall and revenue, there is the concept of the bullseye method. We aim to focus on what works. Once we find there are signs of lift-off, we allocate more resources into that specific marketing funnel. The first class of startup would focus on getting significant investment seed capital to provide a high marketing spend. The second kind of startup seeks to allocate more resource to building the technology infrastructure that can realign faster to changing needs of their customers and adapt to green shoots of customer attention and patronage.
What does a data analyst do? A data analyst retrieves, parses, extracts, analyses, useful information that can help businesses and organizations understand more about their activities. Data analysts will often use software and certain techniques to try and be more efficient in their day-to-day operations. Over time, data analysts become much more business-minded, helping to align the strategy of your organization to help deliver better results for your customers. A typical example of a data analyst's fit within a company could include a team of analysts using data provided by internal and external systems. They will often use self-service business intelligence tools, spreadsheets, and other solutions to try and analyze information and provide insights to their stakeholders.
Hiring data analysts, the pros. Can use end-user software efficiently to help draw insights for your organization. Help create reports for the board and other levels of management to enhance decision-making. Help spot anomalies in enterprise information. Can play a key part in helping to define new business requirements for software solutions and new business lines. Help model data requirements. In many industries, data analysts might add extra value by applying industry-level techniques such as financial, statistical, scientific, medical.
Hiring data analysts, the cons. There are many benefits to engaging a data analyst or having a team of data analysts, as we have just seen. Whilst we could list lots of potential negatives to having a team of data analysts, but by the focus on one major disadvantage to hiring data analysts. Any organization looking to continually improve should have analysts that seek to understand more about the organization, its day-to-day functioning, and meeting the needs of its customers. Many organizations become stale in their operations. The reason is because of a lack of appetite to continuously improve. We can highlight two types of organizations. 1. The stale organization. 2. The continually improving organization. Most data analysts are focused on the here and now, rather than the future. What approach rarely works within any size of organization, with regards to data analysts? The data analyst who is also a technological innovator, software engineer. One of the biggest challenges organizations face is when they have a polymath on their books. Most organizations trying to streamline their operations to the point where they don't have single points of failures, whereby they have capabilities that are antifragile. Startups can buck the trend because they will have individuals that have to put multiple functions. The moment they become an enterprise, they seek to remove these single points of failure. The multifaceted professional is a vital role within an organization, but few recognize this. Be more efficacious organizations roll hub capacity for these types of exceptional individuals. Close organizations unable to take that leap of faith will either flounder or flourish by outsourcing these capabilities. Cultural dynamics within the organization. At InfoRhino, we have consulted within many organizations. We have worked on many projects, names of differing sizes, on projects that were mission critical and projects that were supporting business function. We have seen teams of highly competent professionals, teams where there were a few key players with the remainder seeming to make up the numbers, and organizations where day-to-day operations and strategic operations become all about business as usual with little desire for improving the efficacy of the enterprise. It is also worth noting that we have seen organizations where one team is very competent and dynamic in its outlook, but other teams are very entrenched and static in how they seek to improve their capabilities. The reason we go through these types of very differing types of scenarios found within organizations is because introspection should be undertaken within your own organization to get a good handle on how you are functioning. Our experience is that all organizations undertake differing types of appraisal processes for their teams. It does not seem to matter which types of appraisal systems are used for permanent members of staff. The teams and the individuals still seem to be very differing in terms of how they function. What is important to understand is that the culture drives how capable an organization is to evolve its service delivery and streamline its operations to either reduce costs or drive new innovation. Data is at the heart of this, and just having a team of data analysts or a data analyst will not add enough dynamism to the organization. Without further ado, we will detail the exact reason why data analysts can be a negative on an organization, how they can become a benefit, and how they can play a key part of enacting continuous improvement for your enterprise. It will become clear that data analysts are pivotal to improving your organization's business function, but they should not be the sole agent of continuous improvement.
Data analysts are not architects. The subtle difference between somebody that is highly capable in understanding information of the different functions of a customer's requirements through information and analysis is completely different to those that can do that and in addition build systems that can automate this understanding.
What is the right way to build a data-driven organization? Are data analysts necessary? During this video, you have seen us highlight the term continuous improvement. Rather than simply going in every day doing the same job, team products and services, instead we should think in terms of taking a process, automating or streamlining it, and then moving on to the next process but needs improving. For this reason, data analysts then become more about focusing on organizational change. Data analysts represent the ears to the ground within an organization. An example of continuous improvement, an online health practitioner startup. An online co-founder recognizes the potential to have an online directory of health practitioners for different towns and cities. They engage a technical co-founder who is competent in data. The focus is initially on building application and launching the website. Soon though, they start to focus on architecting the solution to make better use of any contact they have with both consumers and practitioners. They set two goals: 1. Increase footfall through the website. 2. Increase conversions on inquiries by website visitors. What will be necessary here is analysis of data passing through the website and the different services offered by their practitioners, with the objective that the consumer can better match with practitioners. It is also decided to allow anonymous surveying of customers' general health. This can help educate different audiences on behaviors that may or may not lead to certain health consequences. For example, most people don't take the time to stretch and maintain the correct posture, and only visit a chiropractor once they have a serious back issue. We can see that in this simple example,
The website offers far more utility to its audience, from initial data analysis to building competent data capture and data presentation to their visitors. So, what is the right way to build a data-driven organization? We have to think more in terms of adding value rather than simply plugging holes in processes that are substandard. We can do this by working with teams such as data analysts to understand functions they perform, day in, day out, week in, week out, year in, year out. We aren't looking to lower headcount. Instead, we now make the data analysts part of an open enterprise-level strategy to continuously improve the organization. It is highly probable that your organization will not have the in-house skills to undertake this type of organizational re-strategization. We would recommend getting in touch with a company such as InfoRhino Limited, because they can act as thought leaders on obtaining value from your organization's data. We can build the systems which will help streamline your business and automate the many processes at value.
Wrapping up. Data analysis, it is a vital element of any progressive organization. It is important to focus on not stagnating, always seek to enhance your data's capability. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you think we can help with your data needs, we hope to hear from you soon.